Okay, good morning and welcome to Beijing. It's 7:20 in the morning and it's minus 17 degrees outside. At least that's what my phone told me. So I want to talk a bit about New Year's goals and 2023 goals because it's been Chinese New Year. It's actually one day off today. So welcome to Year of the Rabbit and how to set smart goals for 2023. So what does SMART mean? It means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time bound. So today I'm going to take you on my morning walk here. Sun is just going up and share with you a bit how I think about setting my own goals for this year. So actually I went to the gym before that and it ties to my first goal. So my first goal is actually to get better at Chinese, reaching HSK level 4. It's kind of an outdated system but still. So what I'm doing is combining that with one of my other goals, which is actually to exercise or get moving every day. But I was on the treadmill this morning, 40 minutes reviewing Chinese vocabulary. So actually to make it specific, that I just gave 4 is my specific. Realistic is actually a plan to do it, so I combine it with my daily cardio and then also to have a time to it. So by midsummer this year my goal is to reach HSK 4 for Chinese. So that's my first goal. Okay, so let's talk about the second goal here, together with the beautiful Chinese lanterns in the background for Chinese New Year. So the second goal is to get in my best shape of my life. And actually I had that as my goal for last year as well, but as one of my colleagues once said, I want to make every year my best year. So how do I define that? How do I make it specific? So first of all, I want to lose some fat so I get in better shape, so to speak, to get to 11% body fat. I've been like 11.6 before, but never 11. So that's one part of it, but also to get stronger actually. So to get stronger and lose fat, and basically specifically I want to be able to do 25 kilograms weighted pull-ups or chin-ups. So I have a weighted vest and also for 5 reps, and 20 kilos for 5 reps weighted dips. So that's basically the fitness goal that I have until midsummer. I reached my previous one, which was to get to 12% body fat and getting stronger for this midsummer, but now let's make 2023 midsummer even better. Now I'm kind of walking past all this fancy store in the background here, like Abercrombie and Fitch and stuff, just like Gucci and Kate Spade and a lot of stuff. But besides exercising and getting stronger, of course it's important to be healthy as well. That's actually maybe even more important for me. So I want to increase or make my nutrition even better. So I cook a lot of food myself, but I'm going to try to increase even more the amount of healthy fats and complex carbohydrate in it. So eating more olive oil, coconut oil, less kind of processed oils, eating out in general, and then more carbohydrates. You don't actually need those, but it's good for energy. So oats, for example, when I come back after this, I'm probably gonna have oats or like whole grain bread, for example. So basically less pasta, those kind of things. I don't really eat barely any pasta actually, but also like rice, black rice I really like, brown rice, quinoa I had last night. I also feel that I sleep much better when I eat carbs at night. So last night I actually had a mix of quinoa and brown rice and I slept fantastic, like 8.5 hours. Normally I sleep like maybe 6 or 7, which is too little. Sleep is very important, but increasing good fats and good carbs. So nice when you have the birds in the background. Really looking forward to spring. They call the Chinese Lunar New Year right now actually the Spring Festival. Definitely doesn't feel like spring right now when it's like minus 17. It's probably the coldest day so far, but very inspiring. So yeah, on the topic of inspiration, I also want to get more plant-based. So I don't eat actually that much like meat. I like when I go out to a restaurant or something like that, but typically in my normal own cooking I mostly eat a lot of eggs actually, sometimes chicken or fish, but not so much red meat or pork, barely at all. But I want to get more into kind of eating plant-based options like lentils, beans, chickpeas, a lot of those veggies, legumes. Lately I've been playing around a lot with sweet potato, like carrots, beetroot, potatoes, really fantastic. But the ones that have more protein inside. So for example, the chickpea, you can make like your own hummus, lentils, really great for you. So cutting back on the animal-based protein sources, combining a little bit. Balance is key, But that's one of my goals, to at least once per week or twice, 2 evenings perhaps, cook something more plant-based. Now we're just kind of passing by the embassy area. In the background here, a lot of international embassies and residences here, and we have Balenciaga, a lot of fancy stuff here. But I don't like to buy fancy stuff. I only buy things like maybe this camera actually, that I can actually create or share my value with. But besides that, and perhaps travel, I like to spend on. I don't like to buy a lot of stuff, shopping. So actually one of my goals this year is to double the amount I can save or invest actually every month by spending less, and also, you know, working harder so I can, you know, make more money. Because you know, you never know what happens in the future. I think if there's anything we've learned the past years, is that a lot of unexpected things can happen. So my goal then is to double my monthly savings. So basically what I do every month is when I get my salary, I transfer that to another bank account, so I don't touch it, don't do anything stupid with it, and then I invest it in, you know, index funds. So a little bit up and down, but, you know, less risky than picking your own stocks. So that's one of my key habits that I incorporate, very specific, every month, double it. And by the end of this year, I have a personal goal, of course, I want to achieve, that I've been looking forward to many years. I think I started saving like 7 or 8 years ago. Hopefully before 2024 I will reach it. Okay, so the lastly, a bit more maybe random in this context, is to learn more about AI, artificial intelligence. I actually studied it once upon a time, 2011, when I was an exchange student in South Korea. I actually have an engineering degree in computer science, but I never really worked with it. I did some apps as a summer job, you know, 2008, 9, 10 or something. But since then I've been working more kind of business stuff. But I really got blown away by, you know, exploring OpenAI and ChatGPT, and also Mid-Journey, like an AI app you can generate pictures with. I actually wrote in like old China, and I got some really crazy beautiful pictures back. So I really want to get back a little bit into that, computer science, learn more what you can do with AI and coding. It's not typically how I spend my weekends, but it's great to learn more. So yeah, those are some of my goals. I want to try to do that every week, improve every week, a little bit better by better. Just 1% every week can make a huge difference. So hope this maybe was a little bit inspiring for you, maybe get you to think, what are your goals for this year? Let's make it the best one together. So if you like this kind of stuff, me thinking and sharing my thoughts, give me a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.